People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. 1 Samuel 16:7. Sometimes we judge others or even ourselves by what's visible, achievements, image, success. But God sees deeper. He sees the heart. David wasn't chosen for being the strongest or most admired. He was chosen for the posture of his heart. Today, let's reflect on the lesser-known side of David, the man who cried, failed, repented, worshiped, and kept walking with God through it all. God, thank you for reminding me that you don't choose based on appearance or position, but on sincerity. Like David, I want to have a heart that seeks you before anything else. Even if I'm small in the eyes of the world, I know you see my worth and my desire to grow. Help me focus more on what's inside than what's outside. Jesus, I often feel unnoticed or underestimated, but David's story shows that being unseen by people doesn't mean being unseen by you. When others forget me, you remember me. When I feel invisible, your eyes are still on me. Thank you for seeing beyond what I show and loving me as I am. Sometimes I make mistakes like David did. I act on impulse, I fail, I fall short. But you're always there, offering another chance. I don't want to hide my failures. I want to bring them to you so I can grow through them. Teach me that every fall can be a step toward becoming who I'm meant to be. God, David was a shepherd before he was a king. He learned to lead in silence before leading a nation. Don't let me rush my process. Help me see value in the small, quiet seasons of life. What looks like a delay may be your way of preparing me for something greater. There were moments David felt afraid, alone, and even abandoned. Yet he always found his way back to you. I want to be like that. No matter how far I feel, remind me that I can always return, that your arms are never closed to a heart that wants to come home. Jesus, the world often teaches us to be perfect, strong, and always in control. But David was vulnerable. He cried, he danced, he prayed with honesty. I want to live with that kind of truth. Let me be someone who embraces my emotions, knowing you meet me there. God, help me to not be driven by people's approval. David faced criticism, betrayal, and judgment, even from his own family. But he stayed faithful. I want that same focus, that no matter what others say, I keep my eyes on you and stay firm in who you made me to be. Sometimes I feel small compared to my challenges, like David before Goliath. But his courage didn't come from size. It came from trust. Remind me that I'm not facing life alone. You're the strength behind my stone, the power in my voice, the shield around my heart. There were times David waited years for promises to come true. I confess, I struggle with waiting. I want answers now, breakthroughs now, but help me wait with faith. Help me trust that every delay has purpose and that you're never late, even when I don't understand. God, there are battles I don't feel ready for, responsibilities I doubt I can handle. But David's story shows that you equip those you call. I may feel unprepared, but if you're with me, I have what I need. Fill me with confidence that comes from knowing you walk with me. Jesus, when I'm tempted to give up, when the road feels too long, remind me of David's perseverance. Through betrayal, loss, and personal failure, he kept walking. May I have that same resilience. To fall but get back up. To cry but keep praying. To stumble but still believe. God, David's heart of worship was what set him apart. In joy or pain, he turned to you in praise. Teach me to do the same. That even in hard times, my soul can still sing. That my worship isn't based on how I feel, but on who you are, always good, always present. Sometimes, like David, I let pride or distraction creep in. I forget my need for you. When that happens, call me back. Don't let me drift far. Even when I lose my way, make your voice louder than my fears. I never want to get so strong that I forget I need your grace. Jesus, thank you for seeing the broken parts of me and still choosing me. David was far from perfect, yet you called him a man after your heart. That gives me hope. If you could use David, you can use me. Remind me that my story isn't over. You're still writing it. God, help me to be humble when I'm blessed and faithful when I'm tested. David had both, the highs of success and the lows of heartbreak. May I learn from both. Don't let comfort weaken my purpose. Don't let pain steal my praise. Keep me grounded in you. There's so much noise around me telling me who to be, but I want to hear your voice above them all. David found clarity in your presence. That's what I want too. When I feel lost, confused, or unsure, draw me back to the stillness where you speak truth into my soul. Jesus, teach me to lead with love. David led not just with strength, but with heart. I may not be a king, but I have influence in my home, my relationships, my choices. Let me lead with compassion, with patience, with the wisdom that comes from knowing you. God, I don't want to live chasing success without meaning. David had everything, but what mattered most was his connection with you. I want that kind of life, one where the biggest victory is peace in my heart and purpose in my steps. Even in his darkest moments, David cried out to you, and you listened. That reminds me that I can always pray, even when I don't have the words. You hear my heart, you understand my tears, and you never turn away from someone who truly seeks you. Jesus, thank you for walking this journey with me. Like David, I want to leave a legacy of faith, not perfection. Let my life reflect your love, your grace, and your truth. May I inspire others, not by what I say, but by how I live, close to you, honest, and full of heart. If this prayer touched your heart, don't stop here. There are 2 more prayers showing on your screen right now. Pick one and keep going in this beautiful journey of faith and reflection. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, now's the perfect time, so you never miss a message like this. Also, don't forget to download your free ebook in the description below. It's a gift to support your spiritual growth. May God bless your life deeply, and may David's story inspire you to walk boldly, humbly, and faithfully. Amen.